Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Right, I'm hiding back here at the moment. I want to pick up some more of those. Now, once those biters and spitters see everything, up they come. I've got the guns working. The guns are working and they're taking them down. But all of these here, my biters and spitters and everything, they're doing alright. They seem to be doing alright. Not my biters and spitters, all of the robots. They've done well on that. The guns have done well. The piercing rounds magazines and everything that we've got, they've done well with that and all. One thing I do want to just find out a second. Over there, let me send out some robots. 84 there. Right, they no longer have any damage. So they took damage, and then they've repaired the damage. So we're alright for that. Now, they've spawned more of these. I'm going to need to get more guns down. And that's where it's going to start to get a bit more interesting. I've only got 300 bullets there. I think I could probably safely pick those up. Let's go. Deconstruction. Do this slowly and carefully. They're going to go just up like that. Yeah. Those things are spitting at me. But what they'll do is they'll start spitting at these guns. And my robots will go out and they will bring repair packs over and they will repair them. They will keep doing that. So we've got... Oh. Don't stand on what they spit on the ground either. Do not stand on the spit. It's a bad move. Cannot insert... Why can't I... Oh. I got a huge mountain of coal right here. Because I went and picked all of that up. So I want to get rid of... Let's get rid of the coal. Yeah, I'll order all the coal gotten rid of. And then I can pick up these. Like this. And the goop on the ground has now been gotten rid of. So I don't want to go too far down. But I do want to get far enough that I can get a bit closer to them. There, we'll put that out like that, and go like this. Run up here. You know what? It would be a very good idea if I put... No! Right, we got to load our game. We'll load that's the most recent autosave that we got to load. That's the tricky bit. That's the tricky bit right there. Okay, so we've established that those up there are going to be completely useless in this. So, let me not deconstruct them. Let me just pick them up like this. I'll do that. There. And it is going to be tricky doing this. Because of... Alright, let's drop that in there. It's going to be very tricky doing this because of the fact that I got to manually put the bullets into each of these. And manually putting the bullets in slows things down. That one into there, and then put that one... Oops. That one into there, like that. Right. I spent too long stood in one spot. That probably didn't help matters. I also don't want to pick up the coal. I should be avoiding picking up the coal if I can help it. So let's not do that. If I run down there, there's a rock right there. Right, here comes some... nasties. They're trying to get through the trees, so it'll slow them down a little bit, having to go through the trees, which is actually probably in our best interests. If we can keep them running through the trees like that, that's probably better for us. Let's go down here a little bit, go a little bit closer. There. Got a big rock right there. Take that lot. And you. Well, while they haven't spawned any new ones yet... Remove some of this lot. Okay. I don't want to do that. I want to put down those turrets there, and I want to go like that, and there. Right. Put that in like that, so then my robots might very well perish doing this, and so has the gun turret. They are taking a bit of a beating over here. I'm not close enough to get them, but There. We're actually doing it. We are actually doing it. So I want to go up here, and I want to very quickly remove that. This is where it's going to get tricky. We've got to make sure that we keep all of these alive. I've got to make sure that I keep bullets in them. But I don't want to put too many bullets in at once, because what's going to happen is things is going to go horribly wrong. And also my robots are dying very fast. That's another bad thing, which I didn't actually consider. Oh, wait. I had the wrong weapon. I had the wrong weapon going there. My robots are dying as well. I've only got 20 robots left. Oh. Okay, we're doing okay. Just for a second. I want to open you, and on a... I can't force that one to drop in there. I have to pick them out like that. I want to be able to run faster. There, another exoskeleton in there. That's going to help. And here come the next lot of spitters. So we need to make sure that those all get taken care of. The robots keep dying. This is a really bad thing. The robots keep dying. Oh, those went out. That one's going to come up. I'll put some more bullets. Let me drop more bullets in. 100 bullets at a time I really need to do, because I'm going to run out of bullets. And keep coming through. There, even the big biters are being taken out fairly efficiently with this lot. I've got enough of them here. So I'm hoping what I can do is I can run down here and... Go. Run. Yeah, I need to run away from that lot. It's getting these worms. I'm not going to be able to take those worms down. I'm simply not going to be able to do it. I can do this, and I can stay here indefinitely without too much issue. But I don't want to stay here indefinitely, so I've got to do something different. I've got to up my game a little bit. So there is another way around this. There is other things. I could get a flamethrower going. I could start using flamethrowers. And I could set fire to the forest. And that'll burn a lot of these off. It won't get rid of all of them, though. That's the other issue, is it does not get rid of all of them. Now, have we got other attacks coming in? There's no other attacks. The only attack at the moment is still on these guns right here. So I got that coming up. So what I want to do, actually, is I'm going to need to come down over here. I want to get a little bit closer, so those guns up there are the ones that are being attacked. And then I want to go... Sort of... Nope. Oop. Don't stand where the spitters can get you. Those spitters are the worst things. They spit out this goop, and then wherever you're standing, if you on it causes you some major issues. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to retire. So I will pick up these rounds like this, and I'll go back up here. And then any of these will follow me up just to this bit, and it'll just attract that lot. They'll come in, and there shouldn't be any more. That one's healing up now. I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. Right, that attempt didn't work. The idea was that I was just going to go in, and I was going to place them down. And the main reason it's not worked is because... the bullets, I did not realize, because I've never done it with those guns before, I did not realize that the guns didn't actually work in that scenario. You go and put the stuff down, and the guns aren't taken out. Doesn't work. This is no good. This doesn't work. So, I mean, I could do this possibly if I had a whole load of walls, and I took it out like that. That is definitely a possibility. We could make it work like that. I've got a whole load of landfill on me, I just realized. So my robots are now going to go crazy and throw out landfill. I've only got 20-odd robots right now. They're going to work industriously, putting out all of it. You know, it doesn't matter. They can actually go and do that. They can take out the landfill for now. The next thing that I want to start looking at is lasers. I don't have lasers. I don't yet have laser turrets. Oh, I know why the flamethrower bit isn't working. Don't worry. I know why the flamethrower bit isn't working. It's because I haven't actually set the military science going in any of the labs. So we'll ignore that, and instead we'll build... Oh. Oh, no, that's energy weapons damage. Oh, laser turrets. Right there. So yeah, I do need to go back. I need to go back home. Get my robots over here, and they will... They're still working on that. Yeah, if you could not work on that bit over there, if you could just stop taking the landfill from me. I want to go back home. We need to get the... We need laser turrets. I need laser turrets to be working in order to be able to do this. But those robots are rather insistent. I'm going to have to go all the way over here. Then they'll come back to me. They'll put down the little bits that they've got, and then they'll come back over to me. I hope. They should do. I got 20 odd robots. See how quickly the battery is disappearing? It does a lot better. No, I got 17 construction. I don't have very many construction robots. Oh, no, there's some more coming over. There we go. There's a couple of them coming back. I mean, if I got 20. 20 construction robots, and there's 470 flying around. Right. Okay, that's that bit done. I got one chasing me there. I'm going to ignore him. And I'm going to go back up this way. We've got... I don't want flamethrower, actually. I wanted laser turrets. I want to work on those. So we want 1,000 of those, which means that I need to set a chest up so that we can do some research on that. I need batteries for that, and we want to change things around a little bit. So I don't need all of the piercing rounds that I've got on me. I need those at all. I don't need these guns either. I've got 45 there, and then I got 3 gun turrets here that are in need of repairs. So we'll just let my robots do that a second. Like that. I love the way that they do it automatically. Auto magic repairing. It's absolutely wonderful. And then I will go to here and dump down all of the bullets that I've got left over, which aren't that many. I will keep the bullets that I've got down here for my new gun. That one will be useful. And then what I need to do is I need to go up here, and I need to get another chest up there. I want to put that one down like that, and I want to put that like that, and then in here I'm going to demand... How many am I demanding? 200 of each. So I want 200 of those. Military science, I want 200, and we will also demand 200 production science, which is the last one, which is the only one that we're not currently making. So we'll have 200 grey science packs brought up here as soon as they're ready. Here we go. Here's the line of grey science packs. How many have we got? I've got over 400 of them down there. I got a long line of them on their way up, so they're going to go through. So we're making the military science. Making the military science quite quickly, actually. Have a look in here. The whole load of them came and dumped in like 100 odd, and you can see they instantly split out, and they went across. So that's going to build me laser turrets, but I need 1,000 to be researched and done. So it's going to be a little while before laser turrets are ready. Once laser turrets are ready, next thing I want to do is I want to have a look in there. I need 12 batteries, 20 steel plates, and 20 electronic circuits to make each one. So what I'm going to do, in order to be ready to make those, I'm actually going to... I'm going to plonk a chest down over here, because I do want to work on this pretty quickly. So in there, I'm going to request some steel plates. I'm actually going to request 1,000 steel plates, because that's one thing that we haven't got buffered at the moment. So if I ask for 1,000 steel in there, then that 1,000 steel will be used up. Coal right here, I want to get rid of that. I don't want any coal on me. I also don't need the wood on me. I don't need the ores on me. I got some extras there. I got lots of stone. I don't need that. So I can get rid of those. And I'll also get rid of most of this wood as well. There's all stuff that I picked up on my travels that I no longer need. So I can keep picking this stuff up like this. There we go. There's another stack. And you can see bits there. They slowly get through. They eventually, they sort of come through and they take the whole lot. Right. No, we'll stick with one stack. I got rid of everything else. Don't need any more of them. I got 20 construction robots. I'm going to want more than that, but right now it doesn't really matter. The transport belts and the underground belts. Yeah, we'll dump those. They're taking up valuable space, valuable cargo. I think that's everything. Yes. That's everything at the moment. I don't need any more. I'm also going to get rid of those portable solar panels. I don't want those. They're just sort of taking up space on me at the moment. So I don't need them to be running around with. So that's everything else cleared up. In here, it's going to take a while to build up those 1,000 steel plates. We're also going to want... what was the... I need to look in here. 12 batteries, 20 electronic circuits. So we'll want 1,000 electronic circuits in here. So I'll go with that. I'll request 1,000 of those. And what did I say? It was 12 batteries, wasn't it? 12 batteries. Which is 12 versus 20 is 60%, isn't it? So I want 600 batteries. That shouldn't be a problem. There, 600 batteries. 1,000 each of the others and 600 batteries. That's going to give me the materials I need to make quite a number of laser turrets. And I'll probably pick that up and just start handcrafting that. We will have more laser turrets later, but right now I don't really need to worry about it. And if you look right here, there's most of the logistics robots now flying around like crazy. They're going to have to go off and sort of spread out a little bit and do some other things. We are now going to have to be cautious that we don't get a sudden, unexpected attack from this base over here. We're unlikely to get attacked from anywhere else, because there doesn't appear to be any other biters anywhere on this island. Anywhere, all the way around. There appears to be none whatsoever. Which is good. This is a good thing. So, I am wondering if I should go off on another little jaunt. I really am. Thinking if I take several of these, like this, and I take, you know, a stack of these, like this, and I also go this way. Where are we? We want to go up. I want to go up here, over to there, and I want to get some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've still got loads on me. So we'll take a load of that, and that should allow everything else to be built. I've got 20 robots, which should be enough. I've got some repair packs over there. That should be good as well. I don't think I need to worry about anything else. So all I want to do is I want to come down here and... Well, I've got a route most of the way over there anyway, so I can join on to the main island. I can do another join onto the main island, and I can start doing some other bits and pieces. Let me come down over to here. There we go. Right, now I can go from there, and I can start heading down this way. We can go in and around here, and we can start heading south. So I want to go all the way down to the next one. We'll ignore this island here in the middle. I know that we've got some oil over there on that island, haven't we? Yeah, I've got... Actually, it's coming up as 2 separate oil fields on there. But yeah, we do have more oil that we'll be able to get from there, although there's a much bigger oil field that we'll probably end up using rather than that one. And we go straight all the way along here. Now, what I would normally do is I would run out a big long line of power cables to wherever I was going, and then throw down some laser turrets. And that's what we will do with that other base. We'll throw down a load of laser turrets, and we'll rely on the lasers to be able to do all the damage. But for now, we're going to do this. So we have now joined on to the mainland, and I'm going to want to... You know, I could go and start putting down more radars. I'm not going to, though. That's one thing I'm not going to bother with. What I will do is I'm going to start running around the edge of this island just to give us an idea of how far it goes. Because, well, down here we don't need to, so I just want to go straight across. Look at the trees. Right? The trees are absolute insanity over the whole thing. And there's a straight line up through there. It does do this sometimes. You get these straight lines that will occur, and it's kind of like on the edge of where the map originally spawned, and then spawns in some new stuff. So it might be that it put the trees down first, or it might be that it put the enemies down first. You can never quite be sure when you've got the new areas of the map when you're starting to uncover which came first, the enemies or the land underneath, or the trees came first. I'm thinking probably the trees were put down first because of the lack of enemies everywhere. Right the way through this entire thing. Right, we've got a major lack of enemies anywhere. Oh! Right, now there's some enemies. Right, there's definitely some enemies. Right there. There's an enemy under here. Worm. There. We've got a small worm right there, and there's a couple of small worms over there. Right, so this is going to be our first test. We'll run up this way. There. There's the worm. Right, I've taken him out. I shot him. I just had to do that manually. There isn't really any other way to do it. I suppose I could bring that there. And then I could do that. Yeah, they're going to go for that now. And I want to go like this. And then go like that. Right, well, let's put them down really quick and easy. I got rid of them. We'll remove these trees a second. And then I can pick these up easily. So just a few worms on their own, we can take care of. Right? We have the ability to take care of them. I want to take care of as many as possible, obviously, if we can. We don't seem to need to worry about them. We just got to keep an eye over here for anything red that shows up on the map. And then remove it from the equation. Oh. What's that? Something over here. Oh no, that's oil. Right, that's alright. Oil is not quite so threatening. Oil is definitely not quite so threatening as worms and biters and other stuff, especially as we've seen from the last biter base that we were attacking. Biters have already evolved quite a bit. We've got some big biters going on. We'll go up there. I just want to uncover everything out to that side, and then we'll come back down round. It's a really good job we've got the squeak through mod, because otherwise we just would not be able to push past all these trees. It'd be nigh on impossible to get past these trees. It's hard enough as it is. Like, even with squeak through, there's times where we're just not able to push through the trees properly. So the island goes out. It went out quite a long way there, but it was just worms. There wasn't anything else that we had to concern ourselves with. It was just worms that were there. So we want to head over this way. We've got worms coming up. There's that one right there. So far, we have not identified anything else other than worms. And the one base down here. And I have got, one of the settings that I've got is that bases don't expand. They don't expand out. And the reason that I've got that selected... Right, we want to have a look here. The reason I've done that... Ah, there he is. There. Right, take that one down. The reason that I've got the bases so that the enemy bases that they don't expand is because it is a little bit of a nuisance. The bases constantly that they grow themselves. That basically what they do is that they just grow bigger and they move around. So the bases expand, and then you think an area is cleared, and then they move in and they fill the area again. With the way that we've got the islands laid out on the map, it's a little bit easier. You can clear it island by island. I didn't expect them to be quite so easy as they are, because all of the enemies are gone. We don't have any enemies as such, really. And it has made a significant difference to how this game is going to play out. So in the next one, I will probably do it a little bit differently. I almost certainly will use the island approach again if I'm using enemies, because I personally really don't like enemies in the early stages of the game. It just all it ends up doing is you get one of two things happen. Either the game just progresses really, really, really slowly because you're constantly fighting off waves of enemies, and that becomes dull. Or Right. What have I got down here? There, a worm. Right. Just that one worm. Yeah, either everything progresses really slowly, and it's really dull and boring, or you are able to stay on top of it for a certain amount of time, and then pollution gets to a certain point, and suddenly you get waves and waves of creatures coming in that you've got no way of being able to combat. And the only way that you can actually end up properly combating them is to go back to your save game from like 10 hours beforehand and redo a huge chunk of it in order to be able to cater to the new enemies that are coming in. I don't really like either one. It's slow and tedious normally, just trying to fight off constant waves of biters and building up your defenses as you go. I prefer just to be able to concentrate on building up my base and then worry about the enemies later on. I got absolutely no problem with a load of enemies later on. It does add in a little bit of extra to it. But I've always found it just ends up, for me, it just kind of makes it a little bit tedious in the early game and sucks some of the fun out of it, which is why I really like this sort of approach of making just a big load of islands. Although right now, getting around this big load of islands is great and all, but these islands are a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. I was not expecting them to be quite this size. But I need to be able to explore the island properly to make sure that I've actually got everything. Is this one big seam of coal? No, it's not. I've got one enemy there, and I've got another enemy up there, which I'm heading towards. So I'm going to go and take out this enemy first. There he is. Alright, as long as it's near the enemy and you start shooting, it'll take him down. And then there was another one down there. There, he's right there, look. So we're going to take that one out in a minute. Can find him. He's down here some. There he is. There he is. He's rearing his ugly head right there. There we go. That one's out. So as I'm down here, I will just remove the central part of the map right there. I can't see my character at all. The trees are covering us up so well. So many trees here. See, and also Squeak Through is great. But because the trees are quite big, I'm not squeaking through the trees. I'm getting stuck on a large number of these trees. And the flamethrower would be nice. The flamethrower does actually, it ignites a massive chunk of the forest and burns it all away for you. Sounds wonderful, but it can have unforeseen consequences. I'm kind of hoping that the unforeseen consequences won't be too great, and we will be able to cope with it. Because I am seriously considering setting fire to a chunk of the forest, just to see what will happen. Because we got a lot of forest here. I don't know if it will all just go and burn. It might be that the game really struggles to cope with it, and it doesn't really like it at all. I am really struggling to run through all of this. I am really, really struggling to run through all of this. Let's keep going. I do need to be able to, so that I can uncover all of the island. That is my plan today. I'm just going to run through a little bit of this on my own without actually, making you watch it all, because it is bound to be getting a bit dull by this point. I've been running for so long, so fast. It's now night time as well. I've run out of power. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. So we've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.